Hi, I'm Dawn DeKisto. I'm a skincare specialist, and I help women all over the U.S., just like you, to get healthy skin, to build confidence, and trust what you see in the mirror every single day. And I love football.
And I'm Jamie. I love expressing myself with makeup. I will always be your number one hype queen. And if you love football and makeup, then we'll make great friends.
We're live!
We're live. It's happening. I'm so happy to be here.
Hello and welcome to Beauty Touchdown.
Like, guys, we're so excited that you guys are here.
We're so excited.
We're so excited. Whoever is here.
We can't stop laughing, though.
That's good. It's because football season is here,
and it's fun.
Hello, welcome to
Beauty Touchdown.
Skincare, makeup, and football every Saturday. Hey, Dawn, how's your week? Oh, damn it. Bear with us, okay? If you're here for perfection, sorry. I'm here. Perfection does not exist.
We haven't been drinking either. My week was great. I'm so excited that football was here. Tosh has put on a whole pound. She did have to go to the ER again this week, but she's doing, I think, better. And so I'm a happy kitty mama. How about your week? How are you doing?
I'm glad she's doing better, though, because I've been worried about her almost every day. I know you've been so worried about her, but
it's awful.
I know. Being a parent of any kind of species is tough. It's tough. So work was pretty busy as always, but I survived. Every day that I'm just off from work and I'm like, take my badge off, I just feel free. Like I was like in shackles and then I'm like, I'm free. Especially yesterday, because if you know what yesterday was.
Yeah. Tell us.
It was great. I got home and today it's time for skincare, makeup, and football. Football is here. The season has started, preseason, but it's a great outlet.
It is a fantastic outlet, and so is skincare and makeup for that matter. It's a great outlet. I feel the same way. You know, all this like pent up energy sometimes we have, and we can kind of live vicariously through the players a little bit. So even though it's the preseason, it's super fun. So thank you again for joining us here. We're gonna discuss football basics while we do our skincare and makeup. We're gonna do the best job we can doing that. And so we'll have also a different football concept or term every week. So whether you want to learn a bit more about football or skincare or makeup or just hang out with us, that's what we're going to be doing. So we decided today we're going to start with the defense. So Jamie will tell us real briefly, just to get us started before we start on our faces, what the job of the defense is.
Yes, so the defense is, their job is to defend the ball. Defense, defend. Their job is to stop the other team from scoring a touchdown. The beauty touchdown, you know our name. A touchdown is how you score in football, and the defense's job is to stop the other team from doing that because you want your team to score the touchdown. Simple as that.
Pretty simple. Seems really easy. But we know it's not always that easy. I know for me personally, I look at the screen and I get really excited about what I'm seeing, but I really never understand what I just saw. So tell us maybe if you have one example of the defense that we could maybe talk about today.
Yeah. So the defense to me, it's like, all right, like the different factions of football, they're on its own little like company, and each employee has their own function. So they have different positions within the defense. And I'm going to talk about a certain defensive formation called a 2-4-5 defense. And essentially that's a nickel formation with 2 linemen, 4 linebackers, and 5 defensive backs.
Cool. And so the 5 defensive backs is what makes it a nickel formation, right?
Accurate.
Okay. Well, that's something I just learned a week ago. I've heard nickel, and I'm like, wow, they use that word nickel. I wonder what it means. All right, I did do a little bit of research, and we're gonna have more at the end of the toward the end of the video. We're gonna talk about it, but we're gonna have a little surprise that one of our dear friends who teaches us every week, Dusty Everly, he gave me a really cool example. Not even Jamie knows what it is. It's a really quick little video at the end, so stay tuned because it's fun. And we're going to take a look at that before we dance off our show today. But basically, what he told me is 245 is basically a sub package, and it's only used when it's an obvious passing down. So it's obvious that the quarterback is going to pass. That's when the defense calls that 245 formation.
Oh, look at you. Oh my God. Who knew? You had that in you.
To click in. So yeah, so it's most often, actually I did a little more, and it's most often used in like a 2-minute offense. So when there's a very little amount of time left.
Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense.
So they're moving quickly, right? Yeah. And then so it's going to be like, yeah, they're going to have to pass because maybe that's the last opportunity, whether it's a time or time clicking down or the score or the number of downs, excuse me. So yeah, so Jamie, what are you doing for makeup today?
Oh my God, guys, I'm honestly so excited. I'm excited. I will be unboxing. I'm living my dream right now. I am unboxing new makeup.
Yay.
So I don't know if you guys are aware of Glamlight. They are a makeup company and a very popular makeup artist named Michaela Nogueira. I'm sorry, girl, if I said your name wrong. Look at this little knife. Look at this little sword. I'm opening this with a sword.
Oh, it comes with a sword to open
No,
it?
I just have this sword.
Oh.
That's why I'm opening it. I'm just stabbing it open. Yeah, so Michaela came out with a recent collaboration with Glamlight Cosmetics, and I bought the whole PR box because it's gorgeous. And I'm going to show you why. As a Packer fan, I was very excited. I'm sorry if this makes a lot of ASMR sexy noises, but I'm going to show you why. As a Packer fan,
it adds to the excitement.
So excited for this freaking collection. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Wow. Very pretty.
It's green and gold.
It's green and oh, now that you
wait, can you kind of see it?
Yes, it's totally green and gold.
It's green and freaking gold, dude. I had to buy this. When I saw that, I'm gonna open it. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh,
look how beautiful she is. I don't even fit into the screen, but she's absolutely gorgeous. I love her to death. She's so funny, and she's just like she's so good at teaching makeup. Okay, let me try to fit in here. I know. I bought the whole PR package because it's so beautiful. It's green and gold.
Right.
And look at everything that just comes with it. I'm so excited.
It's everything. What is all of that? Is it everything?
It's a lot
mascara, eyeliner, lashes.
No, not mascara. It does have lashes.
And eyeshadow. Obviously a palette.
What's this? They gave me a little extra thing. Okay, wow. It comes with lashes. It has 2 palettes, 1 big palette, which I'm very excited to play with. Like, look at this.
Pretty.
Look at this packaging. It's so beautiful. So gorgeous. And it comes with its own makeup. It's a velvet. I'm obsessed with velvet, like emerald colors. I'm working on moving out, and my whole apartment is going to be in emerald and gold. I'm a Packer fan. Of course, I'm going to have green and gold in my life. This is really gorgeous emerald. Little makeup bag. You can never have too many makeup bags, guys. Ladies, no, you can never have too many makeup bags. But look at these. There's some lashes. You can't really see it here very well. But
you know, are they silk lashes or are they mink or what are they?
These are Level Up This Lash Give Me Perfect Eye Looks with Michaela signature lash featuring a dramatic lash from when you're feeling frisky, soft glam. It doesn't say if it's mink. I don't know, but it comes with lip liners, lip gloss, and And it even has makeup brushes.
Oh, wow.
You can never have too many makeup brushes. And I
Correct.
cannot wait to. This is the 10.
Correct.
So it has a 10 color palette, and then it has a highlighter palette as well. This is a
Mhm.
highlighter palette. This package
Very
is just
nice.
absolutely gorgeous. I'm so
So pretty.
excited. I had to buy it. It's green and gold. And I'm
Yeah.
so excited to get to play. So what should I use? Should I use the small palette or like the large palette? Like you tell me. I can't decide.
Well, it depends on the colors.
It has. Oh, let's open it. Let's just
Got to
grab.
see the colors. Yeah.
Let's just grab the palettes and see. It's
Now,
just
even
so
though
many
I'm
things in here.
focusing on skincare today, I'm going to throw some makeup on toward the end if there's enough time. And I do have an emerald green eyeliner.
Ooh.
And some nice gold highlighter. So I'm going to do my little green and gold, but a little more step down for somebody who's a little bit older like me.
And makeup is for everybody. Ladies, there's no rules or
No
limitations
rules.
for makeup. Anyone can wear makeup. Man,
100%.
woman, babies. I don't know about babies. Maybe not babies.
Yeah.
But 1,000 years old, makeup is for
That's
everyone.
true. And it's not just my age, but I tend to wear very little makeup and I kind of have smaller features and I don't feel like I love full makeup on people with a little bit more dramatic features, but I kind of have a baby face. So I feel like makeup
You're
looks
gorgeous.
it overwhelms me sometimes.
It can be.
Yeah,
It can be overwhelming
just for
for
me
sure.
personally. Yeah,
Everyone's different. That's why you're the queen of skincare and I'm the queen of makeup.
that's right.
What are you doing for skincare today?
I'm going to do a basic anti-aging routine. My whole thing is don't spend a ton of time and don't spend a ton of money because a lot of people buy things that they don't use because it takes too much time and it's overwhelming. And so I have a really great anti-aging routine. So I'm going to give you by watching me, I'm not going to really talk about it. So I'm going to be using my top tips that I do in my workshops and whether it's cleansing or removing makeup. But I'm also going to do an enzyme peel. It's going to remove skin and dirt and
Ooh,
deep down stuff.
I need that.
Yeah, and some firming serums, and then a nice intense moisture, and then hopefully a nice little tiny bit of makeup before we get to our final 2-4-5 defense explanation discussion. Okay, here we go.
It's velvet.
I love
It's so soft. It's
that is the
velvet.
exact color of my
Ooh.
eyeliner here. I'm so excited. Ooh, ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
sorry.
ooh,
Sorry,
ooh.
sorry.
I love that green, the bottom green.
Yes. It's that like fur green. I think it's called oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's beautiful. Can we swatch? Let's swatch it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. My
Okay,
green
I've
eye.
always wanted to do this. I'm not flicking.
Oh, wow. That's really
Sorry,
green.
I'm not a professional. Let's oh my god, this shimmer
Yeah.
is so soft. Oh my god, hold on, let me
Yeah.
see. Okay, I'm not a professional. Please don't judge me.
Ooh.
Wow, pigment? Okay, pigment, come through.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's
that's
it's coming
gorgeous.
through. It's coming through. I love it.
This is a really beautiful palette. I'm so excited to play with this. Okay, let's open like the bigger one and see what's going on. But let's talk about this preseason. Yesterday we had our first Packer game. Who else played yesterday?
Well, Thursday, and I don't even remember.
I only care about the Packers, to be honest. I think there
Okay,
was some
well,
other
Thursday
games
was the
going on.
Bills. The Thursday was the Bills and somebody, and then tonight I'm excited about the Chargers and Rams.
Oh yeah, I watched the Bears game
LA.
this morning.
Yes.
Just kidding. We love Bears fans here. We love
And
Bears
then
fans here.
we don't care. The Commanders play. We don't care. Baker Mayfield came and played, I think, about a half a game for North Carolina. I like Baker. I'm glad he's found a home. Hopefully he's going to start for them. Let's see who else played. The Colts and Bills are playing now. Wait a minute. I thought the Bills played on Thursday. Okay, the Packers played the 49ers. The Colts and Bills are playing now. I forgot who played Thursday night. I had a podcast Thursday night. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, Thursday. The Packers played Friday. You're right. I don't know who
Oh, that's
played
right.
Thursday.
We didn't have a podcast Thursday night. I remember Thursdays when I went to the ER with my cat. That's
Well,
And
that
then
makes sense why you didn't remember, because
I
that's a
came
lot.
home and I just ate a bunch of pasta and just vegged out.
Can we look
Okay,
at
let's
this
see,
really
let's see,
quick?
let's see. Yes.
Look at this. Hold on. Okay,
Wow.
this lighting. Hold on. Let me turn some of this lighting off so that we
Yeah, it
can
actually
see a
looks
little
really
bit.
good. It
Does
actually looks,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Look,
I
it
know.
has gold little flecks to just like,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
oh my God,
Inside.
this is so beautiful. Like, worth every
Mm-hmm.
penny. Worth every
Mm-hmm.
penny. Let's open and see the colors. The little plastics coming up.
Wow.
These are all
Very
the
cool.
colors. Very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Ooh, I like that lime-ish green on the top.
Yeah, can you see it?
Chartreuse. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then
Yes,
that
yes,
one
yes.
on the middle, the first one on the middle row. The middle
Mm-hmm.
row is a lot of different greens.
Yeah, the mineral is a whole green palette of
Ooh.
different shades of green. There's mattes and shimmers.
Mm-hmm.
They're beautiful. And if it's the same as the shimmers in the smaller palette, which is the gorgeous velvet green emerald, I'm obsessed with this color.
Yeah.
It's very creamy and soft. So if you guys want it, just by looking at it, is it's gorgeous. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I've never used Glamlight's makeup. It's my first time using Glamlight, so I'm excited to
Ooh.
see how they blend together and the quality of the eyeshadows.
Right. Right, right, right. Well, they look good just from your swatching test. I'm doing this green, if I get to it. There's a green and gold.
Oh, I love that.
It's a shimmer and a matte.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we do.
Wow. I'm just very
A little more
happy.
bluish green. Yeah. All righty. Let's get going.
Let's get into this makeup. So yeah, yesterday was the beginning of the Packers preseason, and we saw Jordan Love play. Let's talk about Jordan Love because Jordan Love was
Well,
such.
yeah. What do you think? I thought he looked
Everybody
pretty.
was talking about him.
I know.
He it's been that's kind of the big theme on Twitter, on Packers Twitter right now is
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love. And you just asked me, you want to go first? So what I thought of Jordan Love, or do you want to go with
No,
your
you
thoughts
go
on
for
Jordan
it.
Love?
You go for it.
So let me tell you about Jordan Love. I will today, right now on this show, declare myself as the official Jordan Love apologist, truther, and #1 Jordan Love stan. I will support him, and I want him to succeed. Like it makes no sense to see Packer fans like wishing on his demise and like to not play well. Like that
Right.
makes no sense to me.
Right.
But if you ask me, I thought I saw a huge improvement in Jordan Love's play. He looked more comfortable in the pocket. He has a cannon. Does he have to work on accuracy yet? But yes, but a lot of it, like the interceptions, I was seeing that it wasn't his fault. I
Yep.
don't know what exactly the
A
reason
couple of
why it
them were.
wasn't
Yep.
his fault,
Right.
but it seemed like it wasn't his fault that he got intercepted. So let's not crucify him for those interceptions.
Right.
And Romeo Dubs had a drop. Like there was a couple of drops that happened. So this is a team effort.
Yeah.
So Packer fans, if you're listening to this, like give the man a break. Like give him a chance. I saw improvement, and I'm not the only one that's noticed improvement in Jordan Love's play. I think this is how quarterbacks are built. Aaron Rodgers wasn't great at the top at the beginning of
Right.
his career.
That's
And
right.
remember Devontae? He sucked in the beginning when he was a rookie year. His rookie year, he sucked. And then he became the best wide receiver in the league. So can we just like take
Chill
a
out.
minute to pause and chill out? But those are my thoughts on Jordan Love. What about you?
So I see the improvement. I am concerned that he's going to get discouraged. I still think he kind of has hanging over him his whole like first season with COVID being
Oh, I
like that he
know.
couldn't play, and then he comes out last year and it wasn't exactly the best circumstances even last year.
Yeah.
But he's clearly has some amazing talent. And the NFL did post one of his extremely good throws, which made me happy. I had the national broadcast on for about 5 seconds. Woo! So pretty.
It's a darker gold than I'd like, but it's beautiful. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. So I felt like, yeah, you could definitely see the improvement. I don't quite understand why they took him out unless they thought he was risking getting hurt. Oh, I was saying I turned off the national announcers, and I put the Wisconsin Wayne Larrivee on because
The best.
I could not stay, which is normally what I do. And I didn't know if I could do it last night, and I was surprised that I was able to do it. So
How do you do it? Like, how do you get access to the audio
well, this
on the
time
radio?
I used to put WTMJ on digitally.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't get it there, you can get it. You used to be able to get it through some of the like tune in. But last night I just went to the Packers website because I was going to try and find out where I could listen. And I listened right from the Packers website.
Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't even think to do that.
I didn't either.
Oh.
I was so happy. And because, yeah, it was just like ridiculously all about, anyway. So I felt like San Francisco was playing as if it was like a playoff game or something. I mean, it was a dang preseason game, which is
Why were they
essentially
playing their starters? Like, that's what was hilarious to
exactly. And I
me.
think that's why they took Jordan
Mhm.
Love out because they don't want to risk him getting hurt. What do you think? They
I
had
mean,
Bosa in there at
I
one. What the hell?
I have thoughts about that. But you know what, that you bring that up. Unfortunately we did see a season-ending injury on a starter. What's his name? His name was like right here and it just like left me. The guy that got injured. He tore his ACL. He's out for the season. He was their quarterback.
Right.
What's his name? Is he the one from the Jets or is it? Oh man, it's blank. I'm blanking out on the guy that got injured. But
Yeah.
why are you playing your starters in the preseason? Like, have we
I
not
know.
learned?
I know. And then that
And
challenge, I was just like, are you kidding me, Shanahan? And then did you see the way, I'm sorry, I don't like
why
to be
are
a
they playing
hater,
their starters?
but do
No,
you remember,
this
did
is
you watch
ridiculous.
the end? You know how when my favorite part is watching the end when they're all talking to one another from each team goes and shakes hand. Shanahan goes flipping by LaFleur, gives him a quick handshake and walks away as if it was a freaking regular game. He's supposed to be his friend. LaFleur had to stop him to talk with him. It's like, come on, dude, settle down, Shanahan. Like,
I
what's your
didn't
problem?
see that. That's crazy. You know
I
what?
thought it was
It's really
terrible.
funny because I had that thought to my head as I was watching the game because I saw starters play and I'm like, they really want to show us up. They really want to beat us so bad because they feel so threatened by us. Starting Niner fans, if you're watching this, it's just from my Packer point of view. Packer fan point of view is that
I
they feel
know.
intimidated by the Packers and they really wanted to beat us. A freaking rookie quarterback that is on his second year, still improving. You have rookies out on the field and you want to put your starters on us and gloat about your win. And come
Yeah,
on, like,
I thought it. I
you know
thought
what,
so
whatever.
too. I mean, unless they're trying to get some kind of team momentum or something, but I just thought it was really odd.
I am excited about Trey Lance.
He
I've been
looked good.
curious about Trey. He looked good. I've been curious about Trey Lance, and I'm like, why don't the Niners give Trey Lance a chance? Like, clearly Jimmy Garoppolo sucks, and Trey Lance has a really impressive college reputation. Like, he's
Right.
got really good stats and stuff. He was good. He was really exciting
Yeah.
to look. And I'm like, why aren't they playing? And I was talking to a Niner fan that I made friends with last year on Twitter Spaces, and he was basically saying that yeah, they expect him to be the starter, which I'm pretty excited. So besides seeing
Oh
my
yeah.
team, I was very curious to see how Trey Lance played, and I think that he did really well. He is fast. He gets out of the pocket. He's one of those clients. I was worried that they would play him last year, and we've always struggled. The Packers have struggled against mobile quarterbacks, and you saw that a little bit of that. You saw that he has a cannon. The accuracy was
Mm-hmm.
he's a little better. He's better than Jordan Love. A little bit. I'm sorry. He is better than Jordan Love. But and they had Debo out there. Like, why you have Debo out there? Like, that's your starter.
I
Like, that
know.
just made no sense to me. But I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
You won.
Whatever floats your boat.
Congratulations on your preseason win.
Oh yes.
But I don't know about you, but I love the preseason. Some people don't care for the preseason, and there was a
I
point in time
know.
where I didn't care for the preseason, but I like the preseason because you get to see all the rookies get playing time. And I'm
Yeah.
just sad we didn't get enough of like Kurt Benkert, but I wish him the best. But I love that Jordan Love gets another chance to show what he's got. He's just starting. Like, people need to like have patience with him, and he's improving, and that's what you want to see from him
Yeah.
is that he's improving.
He is. I'm concerned that he's going to lose his confidence, lose his mojo, or if he hasn't already. I mean, it's not easy to do what he's doing. It's not easy to become an NFL quarterback. Let's just face it. That's such an understatement there, but that's where you're coming here for, understatements, everyone. Like, obvious.
You're like, duh.
Obvious. But so
I hope he does it. He's
hi,
been
Barbara.
through a lot.
We got a little hello. Sorry. Hi, Barbara.
I did see a comment. Shout out to Barbara for listening and commenting.
Hey, Barbara. She's my girl.
Welcome.
Oh, yes.
If you have any questions and you're like, what are these ladies even talking about as far as football? This is the place to be. You're going to learn about skincare, kind of. You're going to watch us play with makeup. And I'm going to learn about skincare, but you're also going to learn about football. And let me tell you about football. It is so fun. And you find your community. And community is so important for us. We need and thrive off community. And that's what I found in the Packers and the Packer fan base is my own community. So
true.
One of my favorite things about football.
That's very, very true. If anybody's wondering what I'm doing an enzyme peel. I did a lip scrub.
What are the steps? Can you go through the steps of how you do that?
So you want clean skin. So you want to wash your face. And I'm, all my product, I'll have a link in the, after we're done if you want to know what I'm using. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but it's all aloe vera based products. And the company that I represent is based out of Wisconsin, and they're Packers lovers. So.
Yes, support. We'll link them in the comments.
So you want a clean skin, and right now I'm doing the peel on my hands. So it's an enzyme peel for the face, but you can use it on other body. Like a couple times a year, I'll do it. Like if I get sunburned legs, I'll do it on my legs. And your skin after your peel, it removes dead skin cells because we do need help exfoliating, especially if we're using a lot of makeup or if we're aging, because our cellular turnover kind of slows down. But you don't want to use acids and chemicals unless you're under a doctor's care. So you want to use something natural and gentle.
Dawn, I have a question.
Yes.
Is cellular turnover like a turnover in football? What is a turnover?
Turnover is turnover. That's right. That's right. But in this case, we want cellular turnover. In football, we don't want
turnovers in football.
Well, we want the other team to turn over. Yeah.
You want to cause turnovers in football, but you don't want that to happen to you. But you want turnovers to happen to your skin. That's what you do want.
100%. And if you have a good defense, they'll force turnovers from the other teams to get the ball back. One of the things, it's funny you said something really basic, which is the defense is about protecting the ball, right?
Yeah.
The offense is about protecting the quarterback and the ball.
Yes.
That was something for me there's a little bit more of a balancing act there.
Let's talk about that though, because you're also defending on offense, which is the offensive line. And for many years, I was confused by the defensive and offensive line. It's not just you, it's me. Maybe 2 years ago, I figured it out because one time I listed my favorite players and I listed defensive and offensive linemen under the same category. And they're like, those are different. And I'm like, I was so embarrassed.
It took me 10 years to find that one out. Yeah. I mean, you can have things explained so many times, but eventually it just starts sinking in.
That is so beautiful. Like, I can't even get over this green. It's my favorite green that I own.
Yeah.
As far as the palette goes, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of just wait.
My skin, I feel like
I can't even get over it.
I feel like I just lost an entire layer of skin. I have so much skin coming on. I think it's because it's summer. It's going to be so soft when I'm done.
Is that a good sign? Or like if you don't, let's say you do it and then you don't have that much skin coming out, is that a bad sign?
It's not with what I use. It's not a bad sign in general, but with what I use, the enzymes are still going to work. But if you're doing it twice a week, you're not going to have as much dead skin coming off. So that just shows you
how often do you have to do it?
Well, twice a week is best. Yeah.
I'm so obsessed with this green.
I have a green washcloth too.
More colors, more makeup looks to come with this palette. This is gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I am so I don't want to do skincare. I want to do makeup.
I already
Or I
did my
want my skin to
skincare
be good.
because I couldn't do both and
No,
record
it's
and
hard
talk
to do
about
both. It's
football.
yeah. So
So you know what? In the beginning of the game of the Packers game, I felt like the offense was clicking. It was looking good, and then things got kind of bad when like the defense let a couple big plays. Um, on the like on the Niners side, and I was like, "Ooh, what's going on?" There was I still saw tackling issues. Look at my eye; looks like I got punched in the eye from far away. um,
you're looking like
it
a little doll. One of
I
those.
was like, wrap him up. Like, what is these like one hand? Like, you're tackling big men. You can't just like tackle with one hand. Like, you gotta wrap him up. And I saw a lot of not the best tackling. So I'm like, okay, is this gonna be a continuing trend with the Packers where we struggle with their tackling? But
Well, don't forget
I'm not worried about it.
right. They're looking and by the way, so clean skin, then I did the enzyme peel and now I'm doing my freshener.
Ooh.
The coaches needed to look. One of the reasons I think they might have taken Love off too is because they're trying to get a look at different players too.
Yeah, that's true. Who's the other backup quarterback? It's
I forgot his name, but he looked pretty good.
No, that was
Number
the other
3,
game.
and Entman or L.
Etling.
Yes,
Oh, Etling looked good.
he looked
No,
pretty
wait,
good.
hold up. I forgot about Etling. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's all coming back to me. Etling looked good.
but
He
he
was
wasn't
exciting.
perfect either.
He
I mean,
wasn't
it's
perfect
not.
either.
Yeah,
He's a I don't know if he's a rig. I don't know where he came. No, who was he? He was in the Patriots
yeah, he's been
practice
around
squad.
for I think 3 or 4 or 5 years,
Yeah,
or something,
I
6 maybe.
remember him. He looked fun.
He looked good.
He
Yeah,
looked fun to me. He was getting out of the pocket. He was like, he's risky. I'm like, hey, I love a mobile quarterback. They're fun. They're fun to play and to look at. So I'm really excited to see more of him the next couple games that we have.
right.
Um, but I'm still rooting for Jordan Love. I mean, they're Packer
100%.
fans. We're gonna root for him. I'm
And
taking way too long. I need
all
to hurry up.
credit where credit's due. The 49ers looked good. They looked good. Their defense
No,
looked
yeah.
good.
Oh, their defense. And you're right. And I did notice that. I'm like, this is going to be a good team.
I
The
think they're going
Niners
to
are
be
going to
pretty good.
have, they're going to be really good.
Yeah,
And then they have Trey Lance. They've improved at quarterback. They have improved in offense. So
yeah. And
I'm not
Garoppolo
worried.
is a good number 2. He's going to probably number 2. They're talking about
He
maybe.
he's not terrible, but he's not like the greatest.
Yeah, he's
Trey
not
Lance
a.
is better than him. Period.
Oh, for sure. But they're forgot to put my lip stuff on. They're talking about maybe having him step in for Deshaun Watson for the Browns because if he gets a whole year
You know what?
off.
I kept seeing Jimmy Garoppolo go to it, but I didn't know if it was like because I saw a bunch of fake news yesterday on Twitter, but I did see something that seemed kind of legit where it was saying Jimmy Garoppolo to the Browns, and I'm like, what happened? Like,
I don't know
is
if it
that just a
happened, but
temporary thing?
it's been being discussed for a while
Interesting.
because he's good enough, for I'm not going to watch the Browns. I heard that the Browns booed Watson yesterday at the game.
That's to be expected.
I mean,
I feel
good.
so bad for the Brown
That's
fan base.
actually reassuring.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I can't fathom being in their shoes.
No,
That's
I
I feel so bad for the women in football that the female Browns
in
fans.
yeah in Brown the Browns fan. I do too. I do
I
too.
just don't want. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, even the Vikings fans, to like go through that. I mean, it really sucks because you want to support your team, a team that you've probably loved for years, that you grew up, you were born into the fan base, and now you're in this like dissonance within yourself. Like, I don't want to support an organization that's okay with bringing a guy like somebody that has 17 allegations against him. You know,
There's
it's
talk
just
that there's as many as 66 complaints. They're saying they're all done, but how do we
well, I
know?
think he's reaching settlement too, is what I saw that he
Well,
was just like, well,
he has. That's why they finally went ahead
they,
and did this. But
mhm.
there's probably more than we'll ever know. Like almost 3 times more.
That is absolutely insane.
That
And
is. a problem.
You know
Somebody
what
having,
pisses me off, and I have to bring this up. I have to bring this up. All of these players that keep getting second chances, and he's a Niners player, but like Colin Kaepernick never got a chance back.
I know. I know.
I will always think of Colin Kaepernick when these
Same.
situations come up because he
Yep.
never got a chance back in the NFL, and that is an absolute travesty. And I hated him because I hated him running all over our defense. But I just don't think it's fair. Like, it's so messed
No.
up, and I think he's still been trying, and like they won't give him a chance. But you want to bring Deshaun Watson back? Are you kidding me? I'm outraged. Outraged.
Yeah. Outraged. Yeah. And you know, that whole thing is just so political.
I'm sure it has to do with like politics and a business. At the end of the day, football is an entertainment thing, but it's at the end of the day, it's a business. So you just have to like,
Yeah, especially for 31 teams that are owned by a private, billionaire owner.
Exactly. I'm taking way too long because I'm talking.
Take your time, good, because I've got time. Then I can put makeup.
Okay, good. I was like, wow, talking and doing my makeup is it's different. It's a different experience. I gotta let you know that. I used a bronzer as a transition shade in my lid, in the middle of my lid.
Okay.
And then I went in with that beautiful green, and I'm deciding whether should I put a green shimmer on top, which I think will look gorgeous, or one of the golds. But I think I like the gold. The gold that's in this palette is it's darker,
Mm-hmm.
and I want a little bit of a lighter gold. And there's this one called Gold as Fudge.
Gold fudge?
Gold AF. I just didn't know if we could
cuss.
Oh.
I was like, gold fudge.
I was trying not to cuss.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, because the other one's like it's like a limeish green gold. Oh wait, what if I just do that? You say you like that. I'm gonna see what that looks like. I don't even know.
Okay. I am going to do some makeup. I can't see. I should have brought a mirror. Do you have a mirror with you?
It's here. It's
the one that
comes
I didn't bring a mirror, so I'm going to have to use my laptop. This will be fun.
This is so satisfying. Look. Get away. Oh, don't look at my setup. Ooh, oh. Let me see. Oh my God. You know what? Sometimes you don't know what these eyeshadows would look like. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wow. You almost don't need gold with that because it's almost like it's
no.
Yeah.
It's what is that called? Not iridescent, but it has hints of gold in this green, and it's so gorgeous.
That's what I mean.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stick to this beautiful green shimmer with this green matte. Well, if you're a Packer fan, you need this palette. Even Jets fans, you need this palette. Like you need it. I'm not saying you want it. Really you need it. Wow. Okay.
I use being a skincare fanatic. I'm really careful about the makeup I use and the concealer that I use as a primer for my eyeshadow too. It's aloe vera based. It also has jojoba and other super mustard seed and other really. So if you put the concealer on first, not only is it a good primer, but it's actually sealing in moisture. Ooh, that's pretty.
It looks like I cut my crease with concealer and I didn't. It's just shimmer and a matte.
Wow. That's amazing.
Shook it. I'm dead. I don't want to do anything more. I'm just going to put eyeliner because I feel like if I do more, I'll mess it up.
Gotcha.
And I already spent too much time doing this.
Not at all. We're good.
Are we good on time?
We're fine.
I haven't even done my face.
Do your face. I'm going to do. I don't normally do a base, but I'm going to because if I'm doing eyeshadow, I need to do a little more. Plus, my nose is. My allergies are crazy.
My nose is itchy too. By the way, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeliner. I really love this.
Okay.
Well, I could have used a little bit more blending in my corner. So
You can still blend.
let me tell you about eyeshadow. Blend, blend, blend. When in doubt, blend even more.
Mm-hmm.
The more you blend, the better the eyeshadow looks. And sometimes, if the eyeshadow is not blending well, and you blend for like hours, the eyeshadow sucks. The
Or,
eyeshadow sucks. Just let
you
him. Just
know,
let him know
I'm guilty of sometimes,
that.
like I think I just did now, is I didn't let my primer set, and it
Oh,
makes it harder to blend. So what I do is, instead of brushing, is you put the pigment on the brush and then you tap it in.
yeah. Which is something I'm
It
going to.
helps.
I had this bad habit of like streaking my
Right.
face makeup
Right.
on
Right.
my
No,
my
I tap. I don't know
blush.
if you saw. I tap everything in,
Yeah.
moisturize everything. It's better for your skin, and plus, it's kind of a it stimulates cellular turnover and
Ooh,
collagen production.
we love
Yeah,
cellular turnover.
yeah. We want to be really gentle on our skin. I pad. I never smear, and very gently.
Yeah, I used to just like rough, rough like drag freaking powder on my like blush and like, but now I've the technique that I see often is like just patting in like the colors in.
Right.
So it's something that I really have to add into my makeup routine because
Well, yeah.
I'm not getting younger. Unfortunately for me. Just kidding. No, I'm embracing getting older. I'm 31 years old. I have a lot of gray hair. I am starting to get some wrinkles. What can you advise me what as a 31-year-old that doesn't really do skincare as off, like what I should do? Like what do
Well,
you recommend? How I could get
obviously
started?
recommend the aloe vera based products, because even if
Mhm.
you're having a rough day or a busy day and you just wash your face, the aloe vera itself, instead of water, okay, so it's not like there's water and a bunch of other ingredients in aloe vera. This is aloe vera based and no water. And
Oh.
aloe vera has the ability to attract moisture. It's hydrophilic. So, yeah. And so it is water. It has the same consistency of water. So that's why it works for formulating products. But it has over 75 nutrients, including enzymes. And so that enzyme, it is itself, aloe vera is a natural exfoliator. So even if you're just
Oh.
washing your face with this kind of cleanser, and um, just the other thing is always read ingredients. And I do a skin consult for everyone that wants
Mhm.
one. And we go through what's your actual skin type, because sometimes you don't really know what it is until you've had a proper. Yeah,
No one knows what their skin type is or anything
well,
like that.
they will if you talk to me.
So you already know if you need a skin consult, make sure to be following Dawn. Dawn, where can they find you?
Oh yeah, so that'll all be in the notes. But yeah, just find me. I just find me here on Beauty Touchdown. But I
Yeah.
have a link tree. My company name is Confidence Beyond Cosmetics, and I help women and men. I have male clients. I just talked to one of my favorite. Whoops, microphone and makeup brushes are a little difficult. Now I know why you hung your microphone from the
Oh
top.
yeah, I had to get it out of the way. It was in my way because it was here
Can
on
you
this
tell
side.
this is green?
Yes.
Can you?
Yeah, I
I
like.
mean, it's a dark forest green,
No,
so
I love it. I love it. I love it.
yeah. Now I'm
Putting it
doing
right in
something
between.
that I'm just doing the darker color in my
Mhm.
crease to give myself a little bit more of a dimension.
Yes,
And
but
that's
you always want to
flat
start.
hmm
You
with a
always want to
flat
start
tip
with a
brush.
neutral color for that crease, just to prepare your palette, which is
Right,
your
which I
eye,
did.
which is.
Yes. And I do a lighter color for that. Partly because I use an eyelash serum, and it kind of I feel like it makes my eyelids a little darker.
Which is why I went in with my this didn't have really good transition shades, and a transition shade is going to be like a brown, like a tan, like nude colors. That's going to be a good transition shade, usually too good to start with. But if you don't have a transition shade, little makeup hack, your bronzer powder
That's
or your
right.
bronzer is a really good transition shade.
That's right.
Now,
Right.
I'm not a professional makeup artist, so please don't think that I just love makeup and I'm obsessed with it. It's a form of expression for myself. It's
I
not
love
about,
it.
hiding my insecurities, but it's
Mhm.
actually accentuating my features. And I just treat my face like a palette, like if I'm painting on a
Mhm.
canvas, my face is my canvas and I paint with it with makeup.
Yeah.
And that's how I see makeup, because I see a lot of people on the internet you know talk down about makeup like it's only about hiding insecurities or not accepting yourself, but to some of us it's so much more than just than it's
100.
it's
Yeah.
not about looking beautiful or making trying to attract attention of somebody. It's just a form of expression.
Right. 100%. 100%. I am an artist. I'm not a makeup artist, but I am a trained skincare specialist. Um,
So she's a professional.
what skincare? Yeah. I mean, I'm a professional artist, so I guess I know what I'm doing. So right now I'm just going back with that darker color and I'm using an angled brush and doing like a brush eyeliner.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to go with the fluffy angled brush and blend.
Blend, blend, blend.
And I put my eyebrows on. I was like, oh, I don't see my eyebrow. I can't see you guys. I hope this doesn't look horrible because I really probably need to blow my screen up more. I'm like this small. So, and maybe that's better. Maybe that's
I'm obsessed with this.
it's so cool. I love it.
I could have blended that a little bit more, but you know what? It doesn't look bad. I am obsessed. Okay, is it time? It's time
Now,
for my
I'm going to
skin.
just do gold with my little feather brush so that I don't get too much of the gold. And this
Mhm.
might be a disaster, but I've got facial cleanser right here, so I can always take it off.
Oh, I forgot to. That's.
Oh, it's so pretty, Jamie, on you.
Isn't it gorgeous? I'm so excited for this.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Let me see. I have this other light. I want to see if it'll showcase the. Sorry. I'm all in your face, guys. I'm sorry, but I just really
So
want you to
cool.
see how beautiful these shadows are. These shimmers are so creamy and beautiful, and they're so pigmented, and I just like tapped it and it's like boom in your face.
I kind of used to like the 49ers and respect them. I'm beginning to,
Hmm.
they're
Yeah,
just
because you
beginning to
said that
annoy
you
me.
you like other teams. So tell me, what are your after you tell me why you hated them and now you like them? Like, who are your other teams that you like to keep up with?
Well, many, many, many of my friends down here are Chargers fans,
Hmm.
obviously.
Yeah.
And gosh,
Oh,
why is this white
I
look like?
already got my palette dirty. Wait.
And I happened to be watching the Chargers game last year when Justin Field got thrown in at the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
And he just did such an amazing job. And so um, I'm rooting for the Chargers. You
Yeah.
know, I'm rooting
Mm-hmm.
for him for sure. And I'm hoping to maybe go to a game. I mean, with COVID and everything, I'm kind of still pretty reclusive,
Yeah, it's out there. Like
you
half
know.
my company's gotten sick already. And I'm like,
Ugh,
God, I'm just waiting for it not to get me.
I know it. I just don't need any more problems. I mean, I got it once and
Yeah,
very mild case, and I've
thank
been
God.
vaccinated and everything. But
Yeah.
yeah, who needs it? Like, who needs the problems, right?
Nobody has time to
Who's
be
got
sick.
time? Right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Um, and so and so I guess and I like the Rams. I mean, it's an LA team. I used to like all the California teams,
Yeah.
but I'm beginning to get annoyed with mostly the personality of the 49ers.
Is it the fan? I look crazy. Is it the
No,
fans?
I don't think it's the fans. I think it's just the vibe I get from that team, that from Shanahan down.
Shanahan, right? Even though
Well,
I
and
was
they got,
kind
and
of a
they're
fan
the
of him because
ones.
he's a good
Speaking of
coach.
Colin Kaepernick, they're the ones that
Yeah.
got rid of him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good point. Yeah, and the way that he's like behaving towards Matt LaFleur, who's supposed to be, well, that was his like boss, right? At one point they were
Yeah,
like
well, they were
working
friends.
together.
Yeah, and they were friends too.
So it's like, why can't you just be friends and like
I know.
have
Like
friendly competition? I thought you only saw
exactly.
those issues with like women, but I guess
Right.
that's a misconception
No,
and a
men can be.
stereotype.
Men can be. Yeah, men can really be gossipy. I've
It's,
noticed.
you know what? Yeah, men do love to gossip, even as much as as much as they deny it.
They do. That's
They
not a
love
female
the
thing.
drama.
Yep.
I'm not judging you guys, but it's true.
Sorry.
You do love the drama. Man,
Yeah.
the makeup has changed so much. Like before, you were doing like that triangle, then it was just like the angel wings, and now it's just a little bit in your inner corner and then onto the side. But
It does. It changes. I like the graphic look. I was just going to do the graphic liner, but since you're
ooh,
I just like that. Which, if you don't know I hope I can do eyeliner from here. I got to
yeah.
zoom in. I've got a
I've
big.
never tried to do graphic liner, but I do want to try.
I've done that. I love it. Okay, how do I get my? I zoomed in, but all I can see is you.
Oh,
I don't have.
no, don't look at me.
I need to look at my eyeliner.
I'm
I
not
could
ready.
go get a mirror. It keeps bouncing back. There we go. Oh, it doesn't look too bad considering I couldn't see anything. What do you think so far?
Oh, looks good. I look crazy.
This is my hunter green eyeliner, but it kind of just looks like black.
Hunter green eyeliner. I love it.
Yeah. And I have somewhere a hunter green mascara. I used to wear blue mascara.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, but back in the day, it was like a 70s thing. And it came back a few years back. I don't think it's just one of those occasional. So, okay, so who else do I like? I was kind of rooting for the Browns until they pulled that dumb move. So
Oh, you
I'm
know how I'm really
boycotting. Oh,
interested
and I
in
like the Bengals. I like the Bengals.
the Bengals. That's what I was gonna say. Because I am a fan of wow, my
What's
brain's
his
having a
name?
fart. The cute one.
The quarterback, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. How could I not remember his name? He was in the Super
Took
Bowl
me a
last year.
minute.
That's
Yeah,
embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for myself.
you're fine. All right.
So today my brother was so cute and he was like, I want to get in more
Yeah.
into
What kind of
football. Actually,
questions
he
did
told
he
me yesterday, but I forgot. He asked me if there was any games today. He said, is there any games today? And I'm like,
have?
you're making me so proud right now. I
Oh.
said, absolutely, there's a game. And so I was telling Dawn that I got the freaking NFL Plus package, which is their new subscription plan, which they have a subscription plan where you get to watch all the games. So we were watching I was like, you pick what game. It was the Panthers with somebody else, and then it was the Chiefs and the Bears, and he kind of
Yeah.
likes the Chiefs, or he's aware of who Mahomes is. He's like, I
Mhm.
want to watch the Chiefs and the Bears game. I'm like, ugh, fine, we'll watch the Bears game. And I kept rolling my eyes every time they freaking scored. That Simeon guy did a pretty decent job. Like they
Yeah.
shut him up. They won. It was like 19-14, I think, that they won, or 19-17.
And Justin Fields didn't look really terrible either.
I didn't see Justin Fields, or I didn't pay attention to him. I think I started watching maybe when Simeon was on.
Yeah.
Always start blending your light products first, which I'm starting with all my creams.
I'm looking up I'm looking up the score to see how it ended. Not that it matters, but yeah, so the Bears did win.
Yeah. Ooh,
I was watching it, but I forgot. Like I have no like what is my problem? I don't know what my problem is. Now I like to use my fingers and I like to use these kind of blenders.
What is that?
The sponge kind. Oh, it's like what you have, but it's got a
Oh,
little
Oh, that's cute.
So you're not. Yeah, and then I have
You're not
the
touching it. I like that.
yeah, and then I use this around my eyes, the smaller one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Oh,
had already used
cute.
that. Yeah. So when I put eye makeup on, I generally go really, really light on my lip color. So I just put a little
Mm-hmm.
natural. And then I also have this green crayon liner.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a little bit of a different shade of green, but it's shimmery. So I'm just going to use that for the
It's
corners.
pretty.
And up there. So let's see, who else do I like? I like Dak. Sometimes it's just a player here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm rooting for Dak Prescott because
Okay.
of everything he's gone through, and he seems nice. I
Yeah.
like nice people.
Like people.
Nice people. Let's see, who else? I guess my least favorite at this point is going to be the Vikings and the 49ers in general. Vikings fans are kind of annoying.
Oh, they're very toxic. They were celebrating again the Rogers injury.
Like,
Okay,
get
this is
over
the
it.
first time that my nose contour has looked decent. This doesn't make it justice, but like
Yeah. I should do some contour while I'm waiting.
my nose looks
Um,
snatched.
yeah.
Okay, I like this. I need more
I don't usually
concealer
do
under
my
my
contour, but
eye.
contour can make a big difference. I have a little nose, so it can sometimes be too much. And super white skin. So, do you like any other team? The
Oh,
Raiders,
sorry.
I don't really love. I think Derek
I'm
Carr.
more of a like a player rooter. I
Yeah,
root for players, but I'm a diehard Packer fan. I can't. I'm not allowed
right.
to like. I don't know. I just can't like root for other teams, but I root for specific players.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
that's basically what you were saying too.
Yep. Yeah. So, and I'm not like, oh, I love this quarterback. I'm not like a quarterback worshiper. I like to
Mhm.
look at the whole team. I think quarterbacks like need to come down a little bit to earth. I think,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole team effort.
Mhm. Well, okay, let's talk about that because sometimes when good things happen, they want to blame quarterbacks get the blame for everything. When something good happens, they get the blame. When something bad happens, they get the blame, and they forget that football is a team effort.
Right.
It's not like basketball. It's not like soccer where you're like one player can make a huge difference. In
Mm-hmm.
football, you need all 11 men to be on like their A game. You need execution across
100%.
all
Yep.
facets of football on special teams. And one of the questions my brother was asking, which I got distracted. And sorry, I'm ADHD. I don't know if you knew that. If you saw our intro, so I'll be everywhere. But one of the questions my brother was asking me, like, what is special teams? And I had to explain to him. But like,
Mm-hmm.
if if the whole team is playing, and we saw this last year with the Green Bay Packers,
Mm-hmm.
the offense was struggling a little bit, but the defense was doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
And then the special teams was horrific, horrific. You could put some of the blame on Aaron Rodgers, but
Mm-hmm.
if Aaron Rodgers is having a hard day or struggling out in the field, and the rest of the team doesn't back him up, it's not just Aaron Rodgers' fault.
Right.
And if one play, it's just you can't blame one player on a good thing or a bad thing. It takes everybody
Right.
into. Which is why I still get upset that Packer fans continue to harass Brandon Bostic, because of what happened in 2014. I think I'm now in a place where I feel like I don't feel as horrible talking about the 2014 Packer game where
What
we lost.
happened? I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
that okay. So in 2014, we were like a one game away from the Super Bowl, and the
Right.
Seahawks eliminated us. Um, Basically
Oh,
everybody blames Brandon Bostic because we were doing a not a kickoff. I can't remember the name of this offside kick. We were doing an offside kick,
Okay.
And Brandon Bostic is a football player who's a competitive guy trying to make plays, and he tried to make a play on the ball and it didn't work out. The ball ended up going to the Seahawks. They scored
And
and
that was
they
it.
eliminated us.
Yeah.
But there was so much stuff that could have happened before that play that could have prevented us. Like, we weren't driving down the field. We kept getting third and down. We get a third and outs. Like, there were so many chances that we had to like win this game and we didn't. So for people to still crucify and harass Brandon Bostic after
Right.
all these years, it was not his fault. There are so
Right.
many other things. He's human. He was trying to make a play. Can you blame the man? Can we just, Pack fans, can we just drop and leave the man alone
Move
for
on.
once and for all? I'm so sick of you guys.
Move
I'm just kidding.
on.
I love you, Packer fans.
This
I think
gold.
I'm done.
Are you done? Okay. I'm just
I think
adding
I'm
my
kind of done.
gold. My gold is really gold too.
I'm not way done, but I'm kind of done.
All right. So we're going to talk about 245. Yeah, I should have brought setting spray with me.
Guys, look at this fan I got.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
It dries out my setting spray.
You know what? That is why I like to use my airbrush makeup.
Ooh, does it dry faster? I've never had.
And it just blows on you, and then once the makeup is out, the air just blows on you. So you just dry it with the brush, with the thingy.
Let me set.
With the
I forgot I didn't set with powder. My favorite.
I don't use powder anymore.
You don't? Why?
After about 55, you get little fine lines, and it just tends to show.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You did your makeup much faster than I did.
I'm very fat. I've been poking around like doing nothing here. Just
oh my god! Why did I do that? I just like dropped setting spray.
All right, so I'm excited about our concept of the day.
Please show us the magic.
Let me unzoom myself here so I can. Oh, I can't unzoom here. There we go. So
my nose is snatched, and I'm so happy.
It looks really good, Jamie. Does the gold look okay on my lip? It looks okay. You can't, I'm getting drowned out with the light here. I think it's going to look different when I don't have like this.
It's okay. Just throw on a filter and take a selfie. It's fine. That's what I do.
Okay, so let's you keep going. I am going to where's my stuff?
Hopefully by the time that you finish seeing what this 2-4-5 defense formation looks like, I will be done.
But I want to actually discuss it real quick. So yes. All right, I'm going to go. There's a long article, and we'll put the article along with the makeup and skincare, free consult, free samples, all that jazz. You can get in the show notes. I'm going to put the links to everyone that I'm referring to on anything we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And so this came from an article in footballadvantage.com. So, and I'm just going to read the conclusion because it goes through and it has diagrams and everything. So if you want to go into more depth with it. So by the way, the 2-4-5 is also actually more commonly referred to as 4-2-5.
Oh, 4-2-5. Okay.
It's the same thing. It's just depending on how you look at the line. So the 4-2-5 defense is a nice option for coaches who have players on the defensive side of the ball who are either undersized or super athletic and speedy.
Ooh.
Now, Green Bay Packers mentioned last night is a very fast defense. So we might see some of this formation. Remember, again, it's going to be like in a 2-minute drill or when there's
usually towards the end of the game or right before the half.
Something like that. So the defensive alignment will actually be able to compensate for the lack of size and take advantage of the speed by creating mismatches for the offense on the line of scrimmage. Now, the video that I'm going to share with you is going to blow that statement right out the water. So just bear in mind that It doesn't mean they have to be small and speedy, but that's just generally speaking when this might be more commonly used, this 425.
I love it.
And it does say here, the big exception to this is the nose tackle, who needs to be big, beefy, strong, and able to take on multiple offensive linemen every play.
We love a beefy lineman.
We love a beefy lineman. Like I said, that's probably what we're going to be looking at. Now, so for your brother, and so what we were talking about earlier, which took me a while to get the concept out, is it's the offensive lineman. There's also, they tackle, so the job of the defensive linemen are just to kind of stand their ground so that the offensive linemen can't go anywhere. And of course, one of them or two maybe can rush the quarterback in some cases. So the nose tackle is the key to the entire 4-2-5 system. So if he's able to clog up the middle of the offensive line, forcing at least both the center and guard to block him on every play, then that will free up room for the linebackers, safeties, and even cornerbacks to put pressure also at the line of scrimmage. Similarly, being able to utilize a hybrid defensive end who might have some experience as an outside linebacker could cause fits for offensive tackles who are used to squaring off against bigger defensive ends. Hybrid ends who are smaller but quicker and who start in a 2-point stance force these bigger, slower offensive tackles to have a very quick first step to protect the backfield. So the 4-2 defense is not a great alignment, though, for teams who have a bigger, slower defensive players who aren't versatile.
You need fast guys for this formation.
Yep. And it does say the lack of speed will catch up to that team quickly as the offense is able to take advantage of the extra space over the middle.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You got to be quick.
Yep. So that's generally, a couple examples of when that might be. And then this article, like I said, I'll put the link in our, when we're done, in our description, wherever you're watching, so that you can also look at the images, the X's and O's. Look at me talking about X's.
I love it. You said you didn't know. You know a lot.
No, I don't. I know. Oh, I feel like the more I know, the less I know. You know how that can be.
There's so much to learn. I mean, we're only going the basics. And then this is X. She's talking X's and O's. She's going beyond the basics. But hey, the X's and O's are for everyone.
That's right. That's right. And, I enjoyed the game without knowing anything. I just, for so many years, didn't even want to watch football. I didn't even want to hear it. Now I don't even care if there's a game on, I'll have it on, even if I'm not watching or paying attention. I like to hear the announcers and the excitement. It's just one of those things where you just kind of you might catch the bug so in other words, having a whole ton of knowledge isn't a requirement for enjoying the game.
Say that again.
I like that. Having a bunch of knowledge about the game isn't a requirement for the enjoyment level. Right?
Say it louder for the people. Okay, Twitter GMs. If you see us talking about football and we make a little mistake, leave us alone. We love football, and that's what matters.
Like I say on our podcast with Matt, it's like, please don't come here for real information. Please don't, because I have no idea.
I love that. I love that so much. We're just here to have fun and enjoy something that, like I said, we found community. That's how I know Dawn.
That's right.
She's part of my community. I messed up this eyebrow. You're supposed to be cousins, but they're like 20th cousins.
Second cousin.
No, but we're past second cousins.
My eyebrow, yeah.
They are so different.
That's okay.
And that happened, when I haven't done my eyebrows, like I haven't gotten like waxed or like thread in a long time, like months.
Right.
So it's just much harder to do my eyebrows when that happens, and that's fine. But
they look good.
I'm officially done. Because I'm about to put my lipstick on.
Color on my lips. I think it's because
I didn't even highlight. I didn't even highlight. Like with highlighter, which I do have.
Oh, this is better. I don't normally put color on my lips when I have a color on my eyes, but this light is washing me out completely.
Mm-hmm. But I did like that gold. I think it looked good, but the light was washing you out a little bit.
It really, yeah. And that kind of made me look even older than I. Oh, this is a nice color.
I'm throwing this away. I already finished it.
I can still put the gold in the middle.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
A little ombre moment.
I'm like talking while I'm. I like that better.
Lucy? I love it.
Yeah, especially with this coral top. I don't normally wear. This is a cool lipstick highlighter, and it's not quite gold. It's prosciutto. Bruschetto, excuse me, not prosciutto. That's ham.
Sorry.
Oh, golly.
That's
again. Okay, so
I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just trying to put this lipstick on.
I'm going to flash something really fun on the screen, and then I'm going to come back. This is your surprise. This is a play.
Oh my God.
This is a play. Let me make sure I have it ready. God, I still got lipstick on me.
Who is it?
You're going to see.
I'm going to cry. I'm so excited.
Let me make it full screen. No, I can't do that. Escape. Okay. Share screen. Don't say anything.
Okay, putting makeup on and talking is hard.
I know. I just got lipstick makeup. That's okay. You ready?
No, I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready.
To the direction of Caleb Haney. On third down and 5. Her pass is picked off, and who is it? Big BJ Raji.
425.
Yes. Big and beefy.
There he is.
He's fast for a big guy.
So I'm going to go back.
Legendary. I love it.
I'm going to put it in slow motion. Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you.
Not. Okay.
I can hear you. The sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, guys. Boom, baby. Boom. You saw the nickel? You saw the 5 linemen? The Bears still suck. They didn't suck today on preseason, but
true.
Oh my God, that's so funny. An iconic, legendary move. So this is the BJ Raji. You gotta do the BJ Raji.
So that's an example of fun, pure, unadulterated fun. Do I enjoy it more or less now that I know the formation? No, I still could just watch it over and over. And I love that Pax, which she said uses that as their intro.
Yes, as their intro. Yeah, I love that. Shout out to Pax, what she said. Because they're.
Yep.
I love them.
So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Okay, I think I'm done. Officially, I'm done.
Are we done? Okay.
I didn't put lashes on or mascara. I wasn't done, but I want to be done. I'm over it because it's hard to talk and do makeup at the same time.
We'll get better at this, people.
Oh, well, we wanted to do that.
Oh yeah,
so unserious.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it didn't. I mean, Dawn, does it look good? Do I look cute?
Love that green. I do.
I'm obsessed with that. Mm-hmm. This palette, I buy it. It's so easy to use, very blendable, super pigmented, very creamy shimmers. I highly recommend it from Glamlight. It's the Glamlight X Michaela collaboration.
Very cool. It's very iridescent. You didn't even use the gold. You just did the light green.
No, it was the green, and it's I can't remember the name of what these dual chrome. It almost looks like a duochrome. It's green, but it's like a lime green,
Mm-hmm.
and it fit perfect.
Yeah.
It just looks like have green and gold shimmer on, and it
I
blends
have
so
that
beautifully
here
into the green.
in the light green without the shimmer.
Oh yeah. See, it's like that green, but
But
when you
only
put it on, it looks so
right.
different, and then you like move around and you can see the different
Right.
tones. That's why I
Yeah,
think
this is
it's
matte.
kind of resembles a dual tone.
Yeah. This is a matte green, but it's
So,
nice for me.
now you're not gonna see me put green makeup every episode. I
Right.
will be doing makeup from every single team. Well, we'll see. We'll try to
Maybe
do
not
it.
every
Maybe not all 32 teams, but a lot of the teams. So stay tuned to see what team's makeup I do next week.
Or if you want to see certain colors or have certain requests for skincare, I have so much skincare to show you. But yeah, any requests, put them in the comments, DM us or whatever.
Suggestions. What do you want to see? What do you
Or
want to
if you want
know?
to come on and share your own look, yeah, we can have guests.
This.
Yeah.
You want to be a guest on our show? Hit us up.
Maybe we should pick a guest every from what's Thursday.
I have tons of people that I can suggest for this. I can already think of one person.
What is Thursday's Packer Twitter?
Oh, the girls that the new show on Game on Wisconsin?
No, what do you do on Packer Twitter on Thursdays? I forgot
Thirst Trap Thursdays?
Thirst Trap Thursday. Yes. we could pick a Thirst Trap Thursday look.
Ooh. Follow
week.
us at the Beauty Touchdown on Twitter for that.
Right. And then on Twitter, is it Touchdown Beauty or Beauty Touchdown? One of them.
My phone's off, so I don't know.
Either or.
Just the Beauty Touchdown, it'll pop up because every time I look for it, it came up. You can also find us on other social medias, which we'll link in the show notes.
Yeah, for sure. Everything will be there. So then, what is a defensive tackle? A defensive tackle is a player positioned at or near the defensive line, right?
Yes.
In their job, that defensive tackles hold their ground, closing a potential hole, allowing the linebackers to make the tackle. And we don't want holes for the running back or whomever.
And that's what a defensive tackle does.
Yes.
Cool.
That is a defensive tackle. Let's see what else we have about this. I have another video I'm going to drop in the description, but I'm not going to show it because it's quite a yawn fest. We don't know how much you want to learn about this, but you can also do your own research and share with us what you know or what you've learned.
We'll be glad to point you to our favorite Packers or football content creators. There's tons of content creators out there. We are not just part of the family. We are now football content creators.
That's right. That's right. And I mentioned where I got my idea from with the BJ Raji, and some of the definition. It was from Dusty, who is very fun content creator and very prolific.
Friend of the show. I hear that a lot. Friend of the show. Dusty Eapley.
He's a friend of all of our shows. Yes.
He's honestly the best. Shout out to Dusty though. He's one of the most supportive. He's a content creator himself. Like he is just a football genius and horror. He also loves like a lot of horror stuff. So if you ever need like horror recommendation movies, he is the best. He is so good. Being an awesome human being. He's always supportive of everybody's projects. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Dusty for being such a supportive friend to us and everybody else.
He really is. And he's on the Wednesday Pack-A-Day crew, and he writes so much, and his explanations are simple.
It's easy to understand. I don't feel so lost.
Yeah, sometimes like when I was like every week when we research this stuff, some of the articles for me are just like, I can't deal with this. I don't get it. Did you ever read the book Take Your Eye Off the Ball, Jamie?
No. Okay. I can't read.
Oh, okay.
Reading is hard.
Too hard. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. All righty. So anything else we want to add in about the 4-2-5?
So the defense, you'll see linemen, defensive and defensive tackles, nose tackles, secondary, which is your cornerbacks, your safeties. Those are all the employees of the defense. Remember, I talked about the defense being a little company, and their job is to defend the ball and make sure that the other team doesn't score, and also promote turnovers. You want to create turnovers with the defense. You want to get the ball back on your side so that your team can try to score the touchdown. So that's kind of the essential job of the defense, and these are the employees of the defense. It's just defensive tackle, nose tackles. There's edge. There's no. Is that no? The edge that might be offensive. See, I'm already getting confused. That may be the
edge
offensive line.
defense. Edge is defense.
Okay, so edge is defense. You got your safeties, your cornerbacks, linebackers. So the more you know.
I meant to mention while we were watching that clip, and so if you want to watch it again, if you're familiar with the Packers, this might be interesting to you. But in that clip, the defensive linemen were Raji and Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
The linebackers were AJ Hawk, Clay Matthews, Bishop, and Jones.
Miss them.
And defensive backs, I think. Yep. It was Woodson. You saw Woodson get to Raji first to congratulate him. Shields, Williams, Collins, and Pepra.
And the Shields.
So, yeah. So
part of the safeties.
Yeah. So
brigade.
Yes. There you go. There you go. So there we go. Let's do a quick. So, kiss.
How do you like my makeup?
I love it. How do you like mine?
It's cute. I love it.
My skin feels good. That's what
it does. That's good. That's probably because you did really good skincare before your makeup. Very important. So you don't break out. So
important. Don't do your makeup if you're not doing your skincare.
No, you will break out horrifically.
Yeah, you want that base, to protect your skin. Woo. And makeup isn't bad because it does provide another layer of protection against the elements, as long as you're not using something super.
That's why you want to use primer. And I know that we're all over the place and stuff, but like when you start, you have your skincare, you're doing skincare, and then you got to prime the skin, which is through skincare, but you got to use primer too. This e.l.f. primer here.
Yeah. Yeah, I use nice primer with my
it puts a layer of barrier between the makeup. So very important.
Next week we'll be talking about 3-3-5 defense. Another variation of nickel. Obviously, if it ends with the 5, that's where the nickel comes from. So that's going to be fun. And before we go, we're going to dance it out. Are you ready to dance it out? Any more comments?
Are you ready to BJ Raji it?
BJ Raji. All right. So anything else we want to add? Anything we forgot?
Probably, because it's me.
Because it's me.
So if you help me remember what we forgot.
I don't think we forgot anything. No, we're so glad you joined us here for our premiere show. We'll be here next Saturday. Same place, same time, hopefully. So
bring your makeup palettes and your skincare and let's talk football.
All right. So here is our new. Oh, I think I have to share the screen for this.
Oh.
Should I share
this? Bear with us. We will get better as the season progresses. We will learn more makeup, learn more skincare, and learn more football, and learn to be content creators because we're new to this.
And learn how to use StreamYard.
Yes.
Here we go.
Ooh. If you're watching at home, dance it out with us. Every Saturday, make sure to meet us right here on YouTube and Twitter.
Like to look and feel your best?
Like football?
Then Touchdown Beauty is for you.
Score a touchdown with your beauty.
Because we can be girly girls and football fans.